You really think there's going to be no downsides, no unintended consequences to shooting dust into the atmosphere to block out sunlight?
Keep it 100, I be feeling like Campbell soup over white rice, baked chicken with the skin on, yeah, Lowry's with black pepper, I'm fully seasoned with laughter.
What's good, 100%ers? It's your boy Dre, and welcome to my channel. Keep it 100, Dre. So I was having a conversation with someone, and when they told me this, I thought it was just a crazy conspiracy theory. It didn't make any sense. And then they sent me an article, and I was like, whoa. So I didn't actually tell them that I thought it was a conspiracy theory. I was listening, but I just didn't believe until they sent me the article. So conspiracy theorists, get your tinfoil hat on. Take a look at this. So this article is by Forbes. A Bill Gates venture aims to spray dust into the atmosphere to block the sun. What could go wrong? Microsoft billionaire founder Bill Gates is financially backing the development of sun-dimming technology that could potentially reflect light out of the Earth's atmosphere, triggering a global cooling effect. The stratospheric controlled perturbation experiment, launched by Harvard University scientists, aimed to examine this solution by spraying non-toxic calcium carbonate dust into the atmosphere, a sun-reflecting aerosol that may offset the effects of global warming. So the thing about this is even if Bill Gates has good intentions, and let's assume, even though I probably shouldn't because he's a rich oligarch, let's assume he has good intentions. You really think there's going to be no downsides, no unintended consequences to shooting dust into the atmosphere to block out sunlight? Like, I thought of a whole lot just off the top of my head. So let's say that you shoot the particles into the atmosphere to block out the sun to slow climate change, which is, the reason why he's doing it. So let's say you do that, and because the thing they say in the article is they don't know exactly how much is required to block out, to cool the earth, to cool it enough to a point where we don't have runaway climate change. So let's say we just shoot too much of the particles in the air. What happens if there's another ice age? Most of the crops on earth is going to die. It's going to lead to mass starvation, and then millions, possibly billions of people could lose their life because we just shot particles in the air. What's going to happen to all the crops on earth, the vegetation? Just die. Another potential unintended consequence is just extreme shifts in weather. Kind of like what's going on with already because of climate change, but maybe at a more massive scale, it happens more often. So even if we were to do this, the biggest issue is we're not solving the actual issue. We're using greenhouse gases rather than renewable energy, and we're destroying the planet. That's the issue, and it's not being addressed by shooting particles of dust into the air. And I'm sure if whatever negative things were to happen, it's going to affect poor people most. And we already see that the elite don't care about poor people. So what's going to happen if we're in an ice age because of this? Or whatever negative unintended consequences come of it? Of course, the poor people are going to suffer most, and they're going to suffer more. So they say this plan could cost between $1 billion to $10 billion a year, which is great if it actually works, but what if it doesn't? What we need to start doing is addressing the issue. We have to get off of fossil fuels and oils and gas. We have to be on a path to reusing complete 100% renewable energy. And yes, I know fossil fuels are needed to create that reusable energy sources, but it needs to start now. We need to invest all our time, money, and energy into renewable sources, into renewable forms of energy. That's going to create millions of jobs because it's a brand new industry. An industry that's relatively small. We can, and if we do so very effectively, we can lend patents to other countries and make even more money. So the middle class can be an actual middle class again instead of the trash that it is right now. But just spraying particles into the air, there's so many unknowns that's not acceptable. We do need to do something to address climate change, but doing so in a way that we don't know what the outcome can be, that's extremely dangerous. That's extremely reckless. And people already don't trust Bill Gates. People already have the conspiracy hat on front for Bill Gates. And then this is something you want to do, this is something you're invested in. They have every reason to believe so. And people say Bill Gates is for population control. I don't know how true that is. I didn't really look into it, but this would make people even believe that even more. So he's doing nothing to help his narrative. So that's all I gotta say for this video. I really appreciate you watching the video. If you like the content, like and subscribe to the channel. But before the video is over, I'm gonna leave you with one more thing, and that's the word of the day. The word of the day for today is conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory is spelled CONSPIRACY. THEORY. The definition of conspiracy theory is a belief that something covert but influential organization is responsible for a circumstance or event. So now I will attempt to use conspiracy theory in a sentence. We should not censor conspiracy theories that we see online because sometimes they're true. Hopefully I use that sentence correctly. So again, if you like the content, like and subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications so you know when I post videos in the future. Use conspiracy theory. Actually, tell me some of the craziest conspiracy theories you've seen in the comments section below, and I might cover some, especially if they're very interesting and very true, or I find them very questionable. So again, I want to thank you for watching the video. I'm Dennis. Peace.
Well, I've been stacking up. Nah, really that ain't accurate, cause I just spent my whole damn advance in the past couple months just to compensate for times we ain't have enough. Ooh.